Hey guys, it's Roger. I'm on location on the border between Indian Trail and Wesley Chapel at Heritage. This is a great 55 plus neighborhood. Just a few opportunities left, including this house we're going to tour right behind us, which I'm calling multi-generational. First of all, you know what number to call, right? 704-345-3400. By the way, I'm getting about 47.5 miles a gallon today on my hybrid. Well, the first thing I notice is there's a park. Why didn't I bring Jack, the real estate dog, to break this park in? Look at this thing. It's landscaped beautifully. It's got the mail kiosks. So literally, you're not facing another house, you're facing a park. I love it. And then across the street, trees in the back. This was the Essex/Stanley Martin and then Eastwood Homes 55 plus. And I'll tell you what, Eastwood Homes is all gangbusters. They're set to go for the future. Why? Because they know how to build a ranch house, no doubt about it. That one's sold. But right here is an edge field, just like the model. We're gonna take a tour of this one. It's available right now, priced just under $550. Now, stick around to the end for a driving tour and see how lovely the amenity center is. 3 pickleball courts plus bocce. Well, see, first of all, I love the elevation. 3 gables. If you're a subscriber, you know that I do love a 3 gable. And by the way, stay to the end to see what's behind that window. You're going to be shocked, especially if you're somewhat handy. Well, first thing I would see is a cafe table out here in front, so you could eat out here in front, bring your lunch out, sit out here in the shade, and wave to your neighbors who are getting their mail across the street. Well, Eastwood Homes, they've been around, private company, they've been around for decades in the greater Charlotte area, family operation. Now, if you've seen the decorated model, stick around to the end, notice how dramatic that is. This is flipped from their model, but again, it's depending on the way you paint it, it's got all the elements of class built right in. So you got a powder room up in front for casual use. Some big windows in the back, we'll get there. But what if you were trying to come down here, you're 55, this is age restricted, and you said to your mom or dad that are maybe in their 70s, 80s, do you want to come with us? Then hey, here's mom or dad's living room. This is how I would do it. And you know, you think about them being able to have access to that park and lots of light to enjoy. This could be basically a living room for them. Now watch this. This is on one side of the house. Now, it doesn't have to be that way, obviously. It can be whatever you want it to be. Guest bedroom, workout room, office, but I'm gonna show you an office. Then you've got a full bath right here. Again, this is sectioned off on one side of the house, and then they could have their bedroom right back here. So that's multi-generational. Just got a call just now from a guy in New York looking for his mom. She's in her late 50s and he wants to be able to have a multi-generational experience. And so again, you come from there, you got a formal, then you've got your half bath. Wait till you see how this plan of wheels itself around. So this kitchen, do you get it? See how big those windows are with that traditional mantle and fireplace? I can't wait to see the granite on this because the cabinets are smoking. Real pretty color, and they've got a farmhouse sink that looks to be aluminum farmhouse. I better get my signature shot in here. So you got a cooktop, you know, it kind of butts out a little bit. Eastwood was the first one that I saw doing that other than $1 Million Custom Builders. But here you go with a sink. Music's gonna get loud here in a minute, by the way, when we go into the primary. Looking out, that's broad expanse of space, and I think you would enjoy it. Now, the reason I've been talking a lot about the other Wesley Chapel 55 plus is because this is the new side of town. You know, there was Pinnacle first, and oh wow, these windows are all the way over here. And then there's the Crestwind Wesley Chapel. But by the way, this one has been cooking with gas for several years now. Now, would you screen this in? Or would you leave it open? Or would you make it kind of a Four Seasons room? You got a good sized backyard. And again, stay to the end. So you see, not only do you have that door, you have the sliders, they're optimal light. I'm gonna show you a driving tour from here, basically down to the amenity center. So there you go. Uh-oh, the music stopped. They might have heard me. That's okay. Now you've got double doors going right off to the side into what I would call an office space. Now, I don't know how you would use this particularly, but notice that it's already got cabinets built in. So is that a wet bar for you? Is this a smoking room? Is this a keeping room? Is this a cornhole room? I'm kidding. Or an office. I mean, easy peasy that way. Now, we're gonna go back to the primary suite, which is right off of this. The cabinet color is real pretty. That's kind of a grayish, is what I'm gonna call it. Come back here, you got a little narthex going into the rear. Guys are working, by the way, and the gals, and just real pretty tray up with crown, 3 windows, transom there. So this primary suite, now there's a little caveat here, which is very cool, which you'll discover. So you got a sink, got a linen closet to your right, another sink, then you're going into the, wow, this is nice. I'm always looking at the depth of these, you know, a depth that's often 12 inches, that's bigger than that. So that's pretty spectacular. I'm always thinking about giving Jack a bath. And if you know Jack the real estate dog, you know what I mean, 65 pounds. So now you're coming right in here to your closet, and with the right trim carpenter, you can maximize this thing and make this thing, I mean, just completely functional. But then there's this door that takes you right into, the laundry room. And so you've got cabinets, you got a little folding table there, and then you come to your drop zone. So anybody else can come in through this door, and then we're gonna also show you the, I hid this from you. This is the Butler's pantry, but notice it's right off of the dining room, but it's also right off of the kitchen. So you get done with dishes there, you're entertaining, and bam, you just take your dishes. Some people are gonna wanna linger at the table, put your dishes there, not even all the way into the kitchen yet. But I gotta show you this garage, because if you have stuck to the end because of my promise that there's something worth waiting for at the end, what's on the other side of that window? Bam, look at that. So I don't know how many tools you could get there. You could put a workbench, you could put all of your saws and table saws and routers and everything right there, and then pull it out as needed. Or maybe that's just a workbench, and look at, you got a beautiful window right there as well. So guys, give me a call, 704-345-3400. Ask about Heritage, stick around for that tour. As promised, to the amenity center. It's a gorgeous looking amenity center, and you're here right on the Indian Trail Wesley Chapel line. You got stuff is convenient, shopping, everything you need, your Costco and so on. So guys, give me a call, 704-345-3400. If I've helped you, and I think I have, with this Heritage spec. Not many left, guys. You'll be looking at resale only here pretty soon. Their amenity center is up and running, whereas Crestwood Wesley Chapel is a year away or so. So what you want to do is hit subscribe. If you like my vibe, join the tribe, ring the bell, couple it with a phone call, and I'll see you in the next video.